But I'm gonna let you know as a man, that ain't no woman you need to have with you when you construct a business, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But one, she not secure herself. So when you dealing with that insecurity shit, you get in a whole nother range of motion. You feel me? Now, women ask me all the time, Mike, if you could have any type of woman in the world, what would you want? I want a partner. I want a fucking partner.
Hold on, say that again now.
A partner. That's what I want.
Any woman you could choose.
Yeah, if any woman in the world you could choose, from a celebrity, from whatever, what would you choose? I want a partner because I can build. Whatever.
No, I'm with you. I want them to hear this. Yeah,
I want that partner because I'm gonna tell you something.
Matter of fact,
I can get you as a millionaire, but that's your money. You did whatever you did to get that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no shit we earned together. That ain't nothing we got together. So when you grinding and you really building some shit, you know, that's why I try to tell women, man. A lot of women look at you and say, "Oh, you're a handsome dude." You know what I'm saying? I want a chance. I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that.
Like what kind of?
But when you really tell them your story and where you really come from,
you do good on it.
And what motivates you to really push. Sometimes it's like this. I had a good chick.
How much?
But then it become a competition. Because now you trying to outdo what I got going on. Now I'm really moving off shit I done really been through. You feel me? You get upset because I'm getting booked up. I'm all around the world now. Now you mad. You ain't home. I can't spend no time with you. But who gonna put the time into the company to get the company where it need to be so we can really spend some time? Wow. Me sitting in your living room on the floor, we sleeping on the airbag, that ain't spending no goddamn time. You feel what I'm saying? Wow. I'm trying to be in the Cancun somewhere on some clear water, walking, you know what I'm saying? On some white sand. That's spending time. You feel me? Right. But a lot of people get it misconstrued. Right. You feel me? You living in the hood, I'm coming to your house, that ain't spending no motherfucking time. Right. Gunshot go off now, I'm worried what the hell going on out there. I can't even focus on what's going on in here because I'm worried about what's out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nigga, I told the title for real. You feel me? I was there for real. This ain't no game. Right. So you hear that gunshot first thing you thinking, damn. Now I gotta call the nigga with the fire, cause I ain't even got my fire. I'm riding out here chilling on some chilling shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got a pistol, so now I gotta call. Hey, look, where you at? What you doing? Pull up. What happened? Nigga gunshot. When I don't know what's going on, but bring your ass here. You feel me? Just in case I used to always tell people, I can't trust. You may say you my nigga. You may say you my nigga. But in the heat of the moment, I can't trust that nigga to shoot for me.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Now if I got that thing and it ain't right, I'm going up. I don't care who who is, or what's going on. If I feel like I feel like I got to up and get it going, goddamn it, listen, you ain't gonna kill me on no easy shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to fight for this one. You feel me? And that's how it's always been. That's why I had to start removing myself from certain rooms. You know.
But I'm gonna tell you something. What you said about that right there, I get what you're saying. Like we 100%. But also, once you know you protected, you ain't gotta worry about it.
You gotta worry about it.
You get what I'm talking about?
Hell no. Oh yeah.
You get what I'm talking about?
Damn right.
Okay. Once you know you protected,
it's done.
It don't matter.
That's why I tell people.
Hello.
With any organization, you got to have your militants men's movement besides you. I'm gonna tell you something. Malcolm X realized one thing. I don't give a fuck how far you go in this world. You got to have a team of killers. And watch this. Even when Jesus hit the world, where he went to? Where did God send him to go to?
Egypt.
Go get that Christian killer. You feel me? Go get them killers. Because that's who you gonna need. If you ain't got them killers with you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because at some point in time, you're gonna have to go against. You're gonna have to go against the powers that be. And if you go against the powers that be, shit, you got to be protected somewhere. Yeah. Got to be. No. Malcolm went to Mecca. He went to Mecca and found out.
Also, one thing that you said too in the interview, you said you got to get to know the Creator.
Got to.
Because that's why I was going there with this. if you ain't got that divine intervention, once you know you have that divine intervention, the rest of the shit, the physical shit that we see, it don't mean shit.
It don't mean nothing.
It don't mean nothing because you don't even realize who's working for you at that time. You know what I mean? Because you can't see it.
Prime example.
Huh?
When I quit working with the sheriff, right? Let me tell you something. I was stuck on the paycheck. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I was stuck on the paycheck. I was getting paid good as a motherfucker. Don't get me wrong. God told me just like this. You waiting on a man that I created to give you something. You waiting on a man that I put in position to give you something. You waiting on a man that got to pray to me for what he want in life.
Isaiah 31:3.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, you looking for these horses and chariots.
Exactly.
This my shit.
Exactly.
You hear me?
I'm the creator.
This my shit.
And watch this. He said, I'm going to cause men to pour in your bosom.
Hello.
I'm also going to cause miracles, signs, and wonders to follow those that I chastise. You feel me? So when a lot of people that don't, you know what I'm saying, they look at me and say, damn, Mike, how you get the way you at that fast?
It ain't me.
It ain't
me.
It ain't me.
It's the shit you can't see.
You feel me?
Huh?
But I'm protected by a motherfucker I know got me.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to go anywhere and say whatever.
And do I tell people, I say, I'm in a bubble.
You feel me?
You can't even penetrate it.
You can't
come near to it.
Because
it's so goddamn powerful, you can't even come near it.
And in all retrospect, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because get this right here. Get this right here. We all had to go to prison for a few different reasons. Right? You can't become to an inmate what you ain't never been.
Right.
You can't become to a man that done left his whole family behind what you ain't never been.
Right.
You can't become to a man a situation of this man has been married. You know what I'm saying? This man's been in a situation.
Yeah.
You can't come to that man what you ain't never been. And that's what churches getting messed up at today. Because they sit back and say,
put it up there.
They sit back and say, I know what it feel like.
No, you
don't
shit.
know what the fucking feel like.
If you go through that goddamn furnace
that's all.
And burn,
that's all.
You don't know shit.
You ain't gonna come
I'm
out
gonna
of
I'm gonna tell you something. But if you go in there and do it the right way now, I'm gonna tell you something. You gonna be in that fountain, and you gonna feel shit.
That's all.
You gonna feel shit. You gonna see it.
That's all.
You ain't gonna feel it.
You ain't gonna feel it. But guess what?
And then you gonna see your partner right here, right beside you.
But guess what? But guess what? That's your motherfucking preservative taste.
Right.
They say any man go to prison come out looking younger.
Exactly.
You know why?
Preserve. You preserve. Yeah, you preserve.
Exactly. He put you in the mummy state.
I can be 23 right now.
You feel
what I'm saying? 23 right now.
But
23 right now.
When you hit that mummy state,
yeah.
Guess what? That's that time for correction, growth, development,
right.
reinsurance of who you is as a king.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because think about this, like look at this logic right here. Everybody and anybody has done something to be locked up.
That's
right?
all.
So many have chose. Hold on, no.
You said it right.
Yeah. Many chose. The few chose. Yeah.
You were called.
So
what's good, folks?
The few, that's us, because we got caught. Everybody else got away with it. You see what I'm saying? But everybody and anybody has done something where they could have been in the same situation we was in.
But look, in Donald Trump book, what Donald Trump say? Donald Trump say, behind every $1 million I have, I broke the law 10 times. The only difference is I got caught. He said the only difference is you got caught and I didn't.
Exactly. Hey, look, when I got charged, you know what the judge told me?
What's that?
He said, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's like, I probably would have done the same thing you did or worse. He said, but I'm on this side of the goddamn seat and you on this side.
Yes, sir.
That's the only difference.
That's the only difference.
That's the only
You know what the
difference.
motherfucker told me when they sentenced me? They sentenced me that day for everything I got away with in my life. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because he said I had the gift of gab from the beginning, right? That's what he told me. That's what he told me. Now this is my thing. It ain't the gift of gab. It's reality. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people love to say, you got the gift of gab. This ain't the gift of gab. This is a nigga that been through that shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I understand the due process behind this shit. You feel me? I never sold drugs with a reason to take over the fucking world. I sold drugs with the reason to take care of my family.
Survival.
Bingo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like you go in that pen. It's survival.
Now, once I made a certain amount of money in that shit, I'm gone. I don't want this shit forever. You feel me? Any man that say he want drugs selling forever is a fucking fool. You feel me? But now, if you got 6 month goals, like me, we had a tattoo shop at 18 years old. You feel what I'm saying? Now see, you might know my brother.
You got that?
Thunder, Bartholomew Scott.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we running. Bro rolling, he OG. You feel me? He got a stain. I'm neutral. I'm moving everywhere. Doing whatever I need to do. You feel what I'm saying? Now, when we meet, when me and bro meet, and we do what we do, we go. You feel me? He just called me yesterday.
Word.
Checking on you, bro. I love you, man. Just let you know. We ain't spoke. What's up? What's going on? You feel me? Now this is the thing. What I'm orchestrating now and where we finna go now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put my people on this next grant. You feel me? I need Tommy. I need him. But I needed to be orchestrated in the right fashion. Because when the money is released and cut, I don't have time to be hey Tom, what you doing, bro? Where you at? What you got going? I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. Hey, yo, Donna, what's up, bro? Where you at? Man, what you got going? Every 2 weeks we meet. And it's on the table what's going on. You feel me? I shouldn't have to oversee you because you share the same struggle. You share the same struggle I share. You done been the same places I've been. You feel me? You know what's going on out there. I know what's going on out there. You feel me? That's why, man, bro got his podcast. You got your podcast. It's time to go ahead and elevate the podcasts, bro. You feel me?
The real recognize real, don't it?
On this event at the 15th, what you doing the 15th?
I ain't got no plans.
You need to come to the event. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to open the floor for the public to say whatever it is on their mind. Feel what I'm saying? Now, when I do events, I do it like this right here. I'm a realist. I chase that real shit. You feel what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who in the room. Them niggas ain't been through what we've been through. They ain't stomach half of what. They ain't stomach half of what we stomach. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of people say, "Oh, I can go to the yard and do X, Y, Z." Half of the civilians don't even know the difference between state and federal fucking law.
Right.
I was one of them. When they sentenced me, I said, "Well, shit, how you gonna sentence me for some state I already threw out?" Not understanding the feds is the fucking feds, bro.
That's right. Come when they want.
You feel me? And the crazy thing about the Fed is they can reopen any federal charge you had for the last 15 years and use that shit against you. You feel me? That's how they did me. That's why I got 3.5 years.
That's crazy.
You feel what I'm saying? But if you don't know their procedure and protocol, how the fuck you gonna beat them? That's why they say the Feds got a 97.9 conviction rate. You can't beat them motherfuckers, dog. You can't beat them. Now, if you got a little money to buy you a little links, a little slack, but you damn, you ain't gonna beat them.
Yeah. Still gonna wear it, probably.
You ain't gonna beat them. State threw my shit out. They threw the charge out. Feds indicted this shit 2 weeks later.
So this is shit I want to speak on too. Like you hit a point. I want to elaborate on a little bit. You said most of them been through what we've been through.
Hey, you know what?
I'm gonna tell you something. Like, so when you go in there, a lot of people don't make it out, but you don't hear about it.
Fact.
Get what I'm talking about?
Fact. I
A
seen
lot of people don't
die.
hear about it. You can go in prison. You know, you're not guaranteed to come out. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of people lose their lives in prison.
Well,
I done seen people not come out their rooms because they scared. They come out to the goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
I done seen a nigga had to get checked in. Escorted off the compound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, it's one dude. I was at Lanesboro, and one dude was in there, and he ain't come out his room for like I think 2 weeks.
That's a fact.
He was scared. They said, you don't come out your room, we're gonna get the little pop. You come out this room, you gotta take a shower. You got, you know what I'm saying? Like they force him to like come out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how that shit real. Once you get in there, ain't mama, daddy, nobody, you ain't got nobody. You ain't got nobody. So it's all about survival. It's like you in the wilderness. It's like you and just out there. But you gotta survive. You know what I mean?
You see in the Fed when you get there, they tell you what car you gonna be in. What whip you jumping in? Say, I don't know about state, but Fed, what whip you in? You on game time, grown man time? What you on? You Muslim? You on Muslim time? What time you on?
Yeah.
You feel me? You got to go somewhere. Now, North Carolina, you on North Carolina time? You grown man? North Carolina? All right, look, that's y'all table over there. That's where y'all eat at.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You can't sit nowhere else in this motherfucker. That's where y'all sit at, right there. You feel me? That's where y'all eat at. That's where y'all do all y'all congregating at. That's y'all spot right there. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I hit the yard, they drop your ass off in the middle of child time, lunchtime. You feel me? So you hit the yard and you walking out in 700, 800 million. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you ain't nobody in your city, you don't get no love like that.
Yeah.
Now, if you somebody, they're gonna say, Lord, but we got this care packet for you.
Yeah.
Some shoes, shank, food, you know what I'm saying? Well, you need to make a phone call. Come on, bro. I'm gonna say, can you block me to get this phone call for you? Now, if you was a nigga out there doing some bullshit and you ain't got no love, oh, but go check in. You gotta fuck off this yard. You can't walk the yard. You can't walk the yard in North Carolina town like that, bro.
And when I was in Lanesboro, if a motherfucker fucked up, if he has some fucked up charges, before he come on the block, they gonna be standing right there like this. Nope.
Yes, sir.
Nope.
Send them back.
And let him try to come in there.
Send them back.
It's over for him.
Bro,
it's
when
over
I got
for
to
him.
the fair yard, the warden stood up in the damn in the orientation sheet. He said, let me tell y'all something. I got over 6,000 cameras on this yard. And if you think I'm talking about them cameras right there, you a damn fool. I'm talking about these cameras right here that walk around with your ass.
Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, look, that's one thing about goddamn prison.
I'm telling you.
The cameras, it's the motherfuckers right beside you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's one thing I know for sure.
And guess what he say?
Yeah.
And guess what he say? Until the day Taylor King finna fight this shit. He say, I pay my people in stamps.
Yeah,
cause on the stamp. So he said, I pay my people in stamps.
Yeah.
So now you walk in the yard and you don't know who the fuck who is. You feel me? You don't know who these people is. Now check it. As soon as I hit the yard, they say, what you doing in here, KO? Shit, nigga, what you doing here? You feel me? We in this motherfucker together for a reason somewhere. You know what I'm saying? What the hell going on? I ain't talking about nothing because I don't trust shit.
Right.
You feel me? I'd have been sentenced. You feel what I'm saying? Whole time I'm locked up, I'm trying to find a way to take my case public. Because you tell me on the oath and on record that you sentenced me based off everything I got away with. Now check this out. You were judged as being 3 times grandfather in this shit. Flanagan and Riley, she sentenced every drug conviction to come before her to the max because her daughter died from overdose. You feel me? Possessions is 9/10 of the law. You ain't convicted based off law. You convicted based off your fucking feelings and emotions.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? That ain't law. A lot of people don't understand that though. You feel me? Shit real, boy.
Yeah. So look, let me ask you a question.
What's that?
I'm on my YouTube live, right? What's up, y'all? So tell the people about your experience meeting the creator.
Hey, look. So, when I met the creator, I was at a place in my life where it was a lot different from my mama praying from me, my granddad praying from me, anybody praying from me. It was an experience that I had that came to me at a time where I asked for assistance from the Most High. And to be exact, I was in the hole, handcuffed and shackled at the waist, and it was like, my prayer was simple. God, I hear everything that everybody say that you do for them. I hear it and I see, but the fact of the matter is you ain't done nothing for me. That's how I felt at the time. So it was, show me yourself, make yourself visible to me so that I know without a shadow of a doubt who you are and what you got going for me. So I asked to be clean, I asked to be made whole. So I was in the hole, and all of a sudden I remember I was asleep and I woke up about 3 o'clock in the morning and I started throwing up, but there wasn't no regular throw up. It was just clear fluid. And God told me, I'm purging you, I'm making you whole. You asked me to do something for you, now I'm finna show you who I have in store for you to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's what took me and elevated me to the next level. But I was at a place of being lost. I was at a place of being hurt as a man. I grew up trying to man situations for my brother and my family that I didn't understand why I was in this situation. You find yourself sometimes as a youngin', and you find yourself in a room, in a place where you always ask the question, how the hell did I end up here? All these people in this room, and I'm the youngest one in here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. But once you get to that place where the Creator really speaks to you and show you who you are and show you what your greatness is and show you what your faults is and actually help you overcome what you overcome. I made my first $130,000 when I got out of prison. You know what I'm saying? Not while I was in prison, not while I was going through the wrong way of living, but actually when I reverted my life and became who I was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's different times in life. Like at the beginning of life, I thought I was slick. I ain't gonna lie. I was straddling the fence. I was getting money from the community, but I was still trapping. For some reason, I couldn't shake I couldn't shake the dope game. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what put me in that position and got me where I was. That's what I thought. But when the Creator saw a chance to really chastise me, that's what He did. That's where the 3.5 years came from. That's His form of chastising me. So that's what it was. Then I meet brothers like I'm meeting now, and it's just a reassurance of where you're supposed to be and where you're going. You know what I'm saying?
Order your steps. He order your steps. He put you around the people that you're supposed to be around. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that story, y'all. What's up? And what? Okay. Motion detected at the side. But yeah, I had also the same experience because when I went in, when I processed first of all, and went in my first time in prison. I've been to jail a few times, but never like it went too long. But the prison when I got in there, I knew that I was gonna be there for a while. So when I got in there, I was just like I sized up like the room and like, man, how I'm gonna do this time? That's what I say. I said, how I'm gonna do this time? I said, I'm gonna do it the way I normally do it, or I'm gonna switch it up. So, I'm looking around, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm looking like, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and set it off real quick, just get it over with. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So motherfuckers that know, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't fuck with him. So I didn't end up doing it. But what I'm saying is, so I had that was my mentality. But what happened was, as I'm thinking this, the CO came on the intercom, was like, church call. Some said, go.
Go, yeah.
Man, I went to that church call, went to the chapel, whatever, and went to the service, and I knew once I went there, I said, this is the way I want to go. You know what I mean? And I went and got my books, cause they gave out free books, and they gave me a Bible. And I knew from then on, I said, this is my mission, to, you know what I'm saying, to get the truth and to reform myself, regenerate myself to who I'm supposed to be. So that's what I did. And I did that my whole beard. But at the same time, I'm still like, I'm a street dude. So I was considered to be like the OG. I wasn't affiliated with nobody, but I was cool with all of it. You know what I mean? Like, I was cool with them. All of them. What up? All of them. So I had that respect when I was on the yard that, like, he not affiliated with bro. He still, he like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, my mission was to, like, enlighten people, to bring people to the truth, to, like, reform them, to heal them. And, when I say heal, I'm talking about mentally. So that was my whole mission throughout my whole bid, my 7 years, 8 months that I did. And that's the way I always rocked my whole bid. And like I said, my brother he went through 12. He did time a lot. Mike, when you just saw whatever. So we all have a lot of testimony to, like, give back to help people that are going through things. Because like at the end of the day, anybody has done something to be in prison for. Everybody. The difference is some people get caught, some people don't. And I've done stuff before that I probably need to be caught for and they get caught. You know what I'm saying? But everything has a timing too, so it's all about the timing. You know what I'm saying? Because when I went in prison, I was I'm in my mid-30s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I went in differently if I came in when I was like my 20s.
Oh yeah,
I would have done my time different then. But so everything has a timing. You know.
So let me ask you something. So I'm gonna ask you something. Check this out.
Mm-hmm.
So when you first got your time, and you understood that you was gonna be away from family, friends, loved ones for an X amount of time, and you understood that this was a place that you was unfamiliar with, that you had to get familiar with because it was gonna be your home for the next few years. What really crossed your mind in the fashion of where am I going with this?
To respond to that, well, okay, I give you from the beginning. So when I was in court, and I took a plea deal, and it was supposed to be 5.
Yeah.
So it turned out being more than that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, God damn, like at that point it's too late. You know what I mean? You can't do nothing. So I was like, God damn, they gave me 3 extra years. So I was like, okay, all right, whatever. I mean, so when I go back there. First thing I'm thinking is, okay, I'm ready to get this shit over with.
Yeah.
That was my whole mindset.
Yeah. I
just want to get this shit over with. Let's do it. Let's whatever we got to do. Let's do it. So, like my mind, like I'm gonna tell you something. Like I had support going through the process. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, once you get in there, it's you have nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like it's what I'm saying. It's a whole nother game. So it's like it's all about survival. It's all about getting in tune with yourself, knowing yourself, and learning like how to like get through situations that you are not comfortable with get through. So that was one of the things that I did. But to answer your question, I tell anybody like just be yourself.
That's a fact.
Be yourself, man. When you go in there, be yourself. Like don't try to be nothing extra. Don't try to be nothing less. Be yourself. Be your organic, natural self. And that's how I did it. You know what I mean? Like and on top of that, like even though like me and you, we're big guys. You know what I'm saying? So most people gonna be intimidated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Until they figure you out. You banging or whatever, blah blah. So once they figured out, he don't bang. He ain't about that life. I mean, I'm not saying like that, but they knew. They knew. Like even though I'm not banging, I'm still like So like that me coming in there like that, it made a difference with what I'm saying, because now they looking at me like, okay, he reading his books all day. He stay to himself. It's more like a mutual respect versus a threat. I'm not a threat. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying? Because when you coming at the biggest dude, everybody be trying to size you up. You know what I'm saying? Like what he about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's more like a mutual respect. So I went in there, like I said, that first time I went in process in the Central, and they called a church call. I went, and I knew from that point, like that's the way I'm gonna go. That's where I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna do the shit that I used to do or have the same mentality I used to do. I said I'm gonna get this knowledge. I'm gonna learn myself. I'm gonna fight my demons. I said because it's time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a fact. But see, a lot of people be scared to confront. They be scared to confront self. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because it's hard. Yeah.
I was like that too. When you hit the yard and you pop out and they say, first question gonna be when you get to prison is, what type time you on?
Yeah.
Where you going?
Yeah.
And as soon as you say you from North Carolina, they're gonna go get the North Carolina shot call.
Oh, they gonna look you up now. They gonna look you up. Yeah, they gonna look you up.
He from Carolina. He with y'all. What he doing? So the shot caller he on grown man time. He ain't pushing nothing. He ain't messing with nothing. You know what I'm saying? That means you got a friend that's getting whooped and he on blood time. You can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
Because you ain't on that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you're going through what you're going through, that's why as a parent, like I tell a lot of people today, man, even when you're talking to the youth, when they see us and when they when they see the Taylor Kings come into a room, part of my organization is we heavy on Taylor suits. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I always had the fashion of the mob. You know what I'm saying? I want the suit, the peacoat. I want the love. I want that gratitude, and that's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? We still monsters to the day. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? And that means that we ready to bang about whatever. If it come down to the Taylor Kings, we gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We gonna blow this shit up. We gonna flip it around. We gonna do whatever we gotta do because that's where we come from. Right. It never leave us. It's still a part of us. Right. But it only come out, as they say in the Muslim world, that's an extremist. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Now if you push the king to the point where the king got to show his ass, you might as well call us extremists. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because we gone. Right. You know what I mean? Right. And even when it come down to your design, or I'm gonna say your orchestrated design. You feel what I'm saying? Coming from the Most High. A lot of people don't understand, and they say that God was a God of no death or no vengeance. That's a lie.
Man, come on, man.
He didn't wipe out Israel. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say he said he's not going to destroy the world again by flood. How many people do you think really died the first time he destroyed it by flood? Why do you think he really destroyed it by the flood? You know what I'm saying? Then when you look at his life when he was living on earth, he never went into a temple to preach.
Let me ask you a question. You hitting on something I got to talk about. So, for instance, like what you just said right there. Look at like Hitler. People like Hitler.
Oh, yes,
so people be like, "Oh, he going to hell." But hold on, wait a minute. Who the people that he slaughtered? Jewish, right? Okay, hold that thought. So I say this to say, if you go to Judges in the Bible, okay, this society is based on Christianity, right?
Yes,
he used a man to kill the king at that time because he was oppressing his people.
Talk about it.
Okay, so I say this to say, the Jewish is not even real because the letter J has only been in existence for only 490 years.
Come on.
Okay, so they were trying to portray the true Hebrew, which is the correct term, you know what I'm saying, for Yahweh's people. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Huh?
But the real name is say what?
Yahweh.
Come on now.
Huh? That's his name. That's his name. And they talk about Jesus. That was made up too by the Roman Catholic. By the Roman Catholic.
And then look, when you get into that conversation, that's where they want to kick you out.
Oh yeah. So and look, don't leave right there, but I'm speaking truth right now. So.
But see, look, and I'm gonna come in on that.
All right.
The way you know you talking truth is a bishop title is not in the fivefold ministry.
Correct.
A bishop title comes from the Roman Catholic
Church. Right. Yeah.
So the correct terminology for a bishop is called an emerging apostle. Right? The apostle standpoint is what Jesus used. That's why the Bible says that I choose my apostles and I also release them on my time. You feel what I'm saying?
You know where Jesus come from?
What's that?
It's come from, I'll look this up. It's called Jew suit. It's called the Jew suit.
Come on.
Look it up in the dictionary. Jew suit. It was created by the Roman Catholic.
Come on.
It was called the Society of Jesus.
Come on.
And what they did, they used the image of their people at that time, the Roman Catholic, by the name of Caesar Borgia.
Talk about it.
Okay.
Talk about
it. That's the image that they used for Jesus, which his name was Yeshua. That was his name. It was, like I said, the letter J has only been in existence for 500 years. So how could his name been something that wouldn't exist? You know what I mean? His name was Yeshua. So what they did, they used his image because if you look up the word Roman, it basically means that universal. So they was basically trying to take over the whole world.
That's it.
So they put that image out there to make it in their likeness at that time for to take over. Like they wanted like people to worship them in a sense. Man, you know what I'm saying?
It go deep. You got Ashur and you got Baal. Right? You got Ashur and you got Baal. And people say, what's this? But when you're dealing with going back to what you was just hitting on.
Mm-hmm.
The call of Christianity was an issue until you was dealing with people in slavery, such as Nat Turner. That's why Nat Turner is so promising when you talk about slavery. This is a man, a black man that could read and write. Europeans saw it, they said, you know what? We're going to use you as a Negro slave to help us enslave the minds of other individuals. So what Nat Turner said was, okay, I can eat good food, I can have sex with a woman, I can become a husband, and I can do this all while in slavery. If I do this, let me do it. Truth of the matter is, when he found out what was going on, he came against it. And what did he do? He freed the slaves and killed the slave owner. Sacrificing himself, knowing that he was going to be put to death for what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? So when you break this thing down and you really start backtracking, and you really ask yourself, why is there so many verses to the Bible? King James, NIV, New Living, you got all these.
Boy, you go somewhere now, boy.
You got all these.
Who was King James, though?
Oh, King James.
Who's King James? Thank you.
He had a relationship with his own cousin. Yes, sir. But see, when you get to talk about this, this is things that the churches don't want to receive.
They don't want to.
Why? Why?
Why?
Because they did not institute their own dogma. So when you deal with an institution that's fictionated off of.
And look here, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you right now. And again, if I lose some people on this one, it's all good. I gotta speak the truth. This so-called Jesus y'all worship, he was the same way. He was a playboy. He was a liar. He was a murderer. He was all that. Again, that wasn't even his real name.
Yes, sir.
They used Caesar Borgia. Look this shit up. Like I'm not simply just like talking to be talking. Look this shit up for yourself. Name is Caesar Borgia. That's the image they used for Jesus, which was not his name. The letter J has only been in existence for 480, 90 years, whatever. Again, look this shit up.
Yes, sir.
His name was Yeshua. The creator is Yahweh. They used that image, and they used him because Leonardo DiCaprio is the one that painted the image or whatever, and they circulated it all throughout the world. That's why you see the blonde hair, blue eyes. No.
But see,
if you read it now, for people that are Christian, if you read the Bible, if you study the Bible, you will see that's false because it says he has skin of bronze, wool, locks. Right. So again, like you just gotta do your own study and research to understand this shit. You know what I mean? Like it's
look, that thing OD, because check this out right here. Check this out right here. It talks about the image, right? But then it talks about the simplicity of having that resource. So you got a lot of people that say, okay, Jesus was this man that was a white man, and he was this, that, and third.
Now, okay, to what you said, I gotta say this because it's only fair. He was white. Ho. And when I say this, I'm gonna explain what I'm saying.
I know where you're going.
White is race. It's not colors. First of all,
it ain't.
So when you say white, yes, because he was pure, he was righteous. That's what white means. It's not about your skin complexion.
Talk about that.
You see what I'm saying? Just to fit, like I talk about this all the time. It's no such thing as black. Black is evil, angry, depressed, sullen. Like I would never identify myself as black ever. You know what I mean? Ever. First of all, I'm not black. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just light skinned. But at the end of the day, if you carry that title, you're gonna get what it represents. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna be angry. You're gonna be depressed. You're gonna be poor. Like that's
And the crazy thing is, even when you apply for a grant loan, I'm gonna show you where you're going with it. When you apply for a grant loan, they ask you, "Is this a minority grant?"
Right.
Why do they ask you, "Is this minority based?"
Right.
Because they want to put it on the black bag.
Yeah.
Now, if you go all of a sudden that's going to take the stain off of them, You feel me?
Yeah.
And put it on the back of not them, they ain't gonna find it. Because guess what? At the end of the day, they ain't gotta take ownership over nothing.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
If you gain, you gain. If you lose, you lose.
Right.
Why you think they ain't got no problem with coming against these record labels today? That record label shit ain't never been nothing black.
Sexual orientation.
Yeah.
It ain't never been nothing black.
Get that from?
It ain't never been nothing black. The record label ain't owned by no black man. You feel what I'm saying?
You know why? Because he identified themselves as black. You black? Yeah. Okay. I got you. I got you now. You already said yeah.
In the head
you signed a contract. You don't even know you signed.
In the head.
You see what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. What was so powerful about Marcus Garvey? What was so powerful about Marcus Garvey?
People listen to him.
Fuck that. Fuck that. What was so powerful about Marcus Garvey? That was the first black man in the nation of black men that had his own economical funding set behind him by way of black people, and he had the military.
Oh, wow.
He was a general in the United States military. But that ain't counting what he did on his behind time. You feel what I'm saying? That's what made that motherfucker so powerful. That's why they had to kill him. You feel me? That's why they had to kill him.
Again.
Because his train of thought wasn't a Caucasian man train of thought. See, Hitler was a fool. But now he was a fool for his reason. I'm not even gonna say Hitler was wrong for the shit he did.
Hold on. That's my whole. I want to talk about this. Do you think he was wrong for what he did?
Hell no.
Okay, that's my whole
Hell
thing.
no.
But people are sensitive about this shit.
But
I'm like,
because you gotta understand.
he wouldn't be able to do what he did if it wasn't ordained by the Creator.
But see, Hitler was brought up in a time where it was his people and nobody. It's just that simple. It was his people or nobody. You feel what I'm saying? In that time when Hitler was here, you gotta think now, Hitler was a motherfucker. Hitler wasn't a politician. He didn't give a fuck about that shit. He cared about the race. You feel me? So when it comes to talking about politician and race is different. I'm setting the standard for my people, for the white American. You feel what I'm saying? That's what he's setting the stone for. He didn't give a fuck about the political shit, but because he was a colonel, he had to implement the army somewhere. Why? Because that's where the fucking tax dollar laid it. That's where his money came from. He had to do what he had to do. You feel me? Louis Farrakhan had to do what he had to do. That motherfucker was a temple guard when Malcolm X was a leader. He cleaned the temple. He couldn't stand in the same room Malcolm stood in.
So let me ask you a question. Not defer what you're saying, but before I close this out. What's your take on Donald Trump being the president?
I fuck with Donald.
Talk to me.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Talk to me.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because Donald Trump was always a crook. He understands the life of an individual that don't come from royalty.
Yeah.
You feel
But
me?
now on that, I feel I'm gonna give you my take on this here. Donald Trump is the president because this nation, this nation is a reflection of who we are. So if you don't fuck with Donald Trump, if you don't like him because of his views, the way he think of things, look in the goddamn mirror. Deal with your goddamn self. It's a reflection of this country, what we dealing with. But at the end of the day, hey, it don't make no difference who was the goddamn president. We have to come to a collective as a people to deal with ourselves, to deal with our, to heal one another, and to heal ourselves to get to the point where we can get to where we supposed to be at. Until then, we're gonna continue going through the same. It's like a hamster wheel. You gonna keep going through the same shit. Same shit. It don't go fuck who the goddamn president is. Don't make a goddamn difference.
And then they like to say it's because it's a black female. Hillary Clinton was a white female married to a president for 2 terms. So if she didn't get it, What the hell make you think they're gonna give this to a black woman that ain't never had the experience that Hillary Clinton had as a presidency wife?
True.
You talking about a lady that grew up living, breathing, smelling, and everything else dealing with the presidency seat.
Right.
Hillary Clinton, one that's been tried and true for so many years. She didn't even get it. But again, you gotta ask yourself, what you gonna do?
One thing I'll tell you something though about Donald Trump. That motherfucker real.
That's all.
He ain't got no facade. He is who he is. With other people, you don't know who they are. Cause all they trying to do is please. They trying to like get all they want is the votes. They want you to make them think that they this person. But then once they get in office, you like, goddamn, right? He ain't doing shit. This motherfucker telling you what the goddamn he telling you who he is.
Prime example. What did Obama do besides Obama Medicare? There won't no stimulus come off of that.
Nope.
There won't no relief for convicted felons.
Nope.
What the fuck really came off of that?
Exactly.
Besides you proving to be a puppet,
right?
Being you
a puppet, exactly.
To do what need to be do.
Yeah, exactly.
Donald Trump get the office. He said, "Hey, look, stimulus checks going out right now."
Yeah, he real with it.
Hey, I got a stimulus check. Shit, I know it's real.
Hell yeah, I did too. I was in prison. You feel me?
Got
the goddamn stimulus check.
Not only that, I was in prison. But I know motherfuckers that was on the yard fence 25 years for a goddamn drug conviction. They got overturned on that.
Yeah.
And they push their ass out the door.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm walking the yard with you, and you leaving the mall. You feel me?
Hell yeah,
I saw
that shit. Look, I was real honest with you. I know everything happened for a reason. I know everything go where it's supposed to do, but I saw the shit. I started getting hooked. Like, goddamn, I might get up. Damn self.
But you gotta think.
Yeah, it never happened though. But
you gotta think.
Yeah.
When we got sentenced, it won't no fucking hope.
Nah, it won't. It
was straight up, nigga. You finna go do 24.
Yeah.
You finna go do this limit to the door.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no help for you. And then when you get to prison, you meet your counselor, and your counselor say, "Well, hey, you got 25 years, and ain't nothing I can tell you till you get to 20, and nothing I can tell you till you get to the 22nd year."
Yeah.
So what I'm supposed to do for the damn 21st year?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, stay alive.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this goddamn line right here, right now. We will never have another goddamn U.S. president ever. It's done. This is the last president we will have. Mark my word. This is the last president we will have. I'm gonna tell you why. Can you know who won this shit?
I'm on you.
The goddamn Pope. Think he ain't in control of what's going on right here.
But you think, and see, a lot of people ain't gonna understand what you just said. A lot of people ain't gonna understand what you just said.
I'm telling you.
But don't shit go through the U.S. without that Pope sitting.
I'm telling you. The Pope has got control over the whole goddamn world.
Hey, look. Who do you think there? Man, listen, man. But look. That come from people who don't study.
You gotta study. That motherfucker. The Roman Catholic run the goddamn world, man. People don't understand that shit, man. You
deal with the first 4 families.
Exactly.
Where the fuck you think that motherfucking religion come from?
Man, they didn't start their own religion, which is Christianity, which is not it's not nothing authentic. It's something made up.
Come on.
They got everybody praising a murderer, a liar.
We talk about it from a standpoint like this here. Christianity say any graven image is a idolized God. But you got in Christianity, they worship the cross. They worship the Jesus on the cross.
Where the cross come from though? It said it was steak.
Come on.
A steak, not a goddamn cross. It wasn't nothing. No, it was goddamn wood.
Wood?
You hear me?
That's what it was.
Huh?
That's what it was.
It might have been positioned as a cross, but it wasn't a goddamn cross.
Man, listen. Again, you got this. That's why the word says study.
Because that way you get it. And see, all like growing up, I listen, and I believe because I listen.
Yes, sir.
But until I done my own study and read it, I was like, hold on, wait a minute, all this was a lie. Wait a minute, what? No.
You see, you go all the way back dealing with Constantine. You go all.
Oh yeah.
Watch this right here.
Yeah.
When you follow the story of the real Jim Jones, that brings you a whole lot of clarity. Because who was the real Jim Jones? What did the real... Now, for y'all watching, go to YouTube and type in the real Jim Jones story. And you will get the backlog on who the real Jim Jones was. You feel me? You understand the procedure and protocol of a Christian that was up next and running to be publicized by the people.
Exactly. That part.
I'm gonna tell you something.
And look, I'm gonna get one more thing to you real quick. Cause I see what's going on right here. No, he's gonna be on my goddamn podcast. So what I want to ask you is, I want to ask you this right here. What do you see? Like, all right, how do you see this society evolving? Think about this question when I ask you.
I'm gonna ask you this.
Okay.
On what way?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you. So I think we talked about it earlier in the line, whatever. So what I was saying was, until people learn how to heal themselves, we're gonna always go through this hamster wheel. Because what we have is broken people dealing with broken people.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Again, we had the privilege, and I'm gonna say this. We had the privilege of being confined.
Bingo.
You know what I mean? That's a privilege because, again, some people get caught, some people don't.
They don't.
We were lucky enough to get caught and learn who the fuck we is. You see what I'm saying? So my whole thing is like, people need to take the time to how we got to do it. Like I mean, if I ain't say go to prison or like that, but what I'm saying is figure out a way to get to know who the fuck you are.
That's a fact.
And heal yourself. That way you can it's got to be a collective thing. You know what I mean? It got to be a collective through humanity. You know what I mean? Like to heal themselves, and that's the only way. And then we can get away from all the lies that we grew up learning, all the everything that we grew up thinking was true is false. Ain't no goddamn Easter Bunny, ain't no goddamn Santa Claus, like all that shit too fair, like fuck, like stop it. You know what I mean? Like why? You know what I mean? It's tradition. And if you're a Christian, go to Colossians 2:8. It tells you not to believe the stuff of tradition or basic principle elementary of the world. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Stop this shit, man. Keep this shit 100, man.
But see, you got this right here. You got strong men, you got weak men. And to break it down, as simple to say is this right here. Many are called, few are chosen. You know why that few was chosen? Because in the same sentence it says that in the end days, I will cause my chosen generation to arise and do the work of the Lord.
That's where we're at right now. That's where we at right now.
Bingo.
That's where we at right now. That's where we at right now.
This fight ain't against flesh and blood.
No. It's principle.
Come on now. Come on now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now watch this. Watch this.
No.
Who can be the overseer or the bearer of bad news? Yet, sir, you went through what caused you to be tried and true.
Hello. I'm gonna tell you something. When I went in, I went through a phase where, and he allowed Satan to fuck up shit, right?
Got to.
And I went in contact my family and nobody for like a year and a half.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
He said, oh, you still depending on them? Okay, I got you.
I'm gonna make it so you can't depend on them no more.
Shit.
That's the idea.
Huh? And he did it. And look, I'll tell you something.
Come on,
when
now.
he did it, I said, God damn. Now I ain't got no more money coming in.
Come on,
I don't know. I'm like, God damn. Ain't nothing. I can't call. I can't. Man. Hold on. I'm talking to y'all real quick.
Talk to him. God. Hey, look. I'm here with it.
So look here. I'm gonna tell you when he first talked to me. That same day, I said I ain't had no more money. I couldn't go to the canteen or nothing. You heard me?
None.
So I went to the child hall like, God damn, I gotta eat everything on this. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
Like,
Let's go.
Yeah, that's it. I gotta eat everything on the goddamn plate. So when I go to child hall, I go there, right? I sit at the table, got my tray. Lie to you not. I'm gonna go one at a time. Dude came through like, hey, you want this tray? Hell yeah. And look, another dude came through said, hey, you want this tray? When the second dude did it, I almost broke down, dog.
Come on.
I was like,
Come on.
He right here. He right here.
Come on.
Go back to the block. Hold on. Go back to the block later on. Motherfucker cooking, right? Hey, man, you got a bowl? I need some.
Come on, man. Come on.
Man, and look, I knew right there, I said, ain't no fucking way. Like, this shit is not made up. You know what I mean? Like, he's showing me, like, I got you. You ain't got to.
But look, that scripture saying, if the birds of the air don't worry about what they gonna eat. Come on, man.
Right.
Come on now.
Look, I went through a year and a half without getting no money. Come on. And I'm talking about I never wanted or needed for nothing. Nothing. Hygiene, goddamn food, whatever. I had it. I had it. He showed me like he said I'm gonna show you something. All right. He allowed Seth to come in there and do what he did, just for the simple fact for me to know that he got me. I made this goddamn universe. I made this whole existence.
Come on. So come on.
So what makes you think I can't take care of you?
But he said the birds of the air don't worry about what they're gonna eat.
Right.
How much more will I love you? You feel me?
Matthew 6, 28 through 30.
Come on.
Yeah.
How much more would I love you?
Yeah.
Now get this.
Yeah.
We created, Genesis 1:26 say, we created in the image and the likeness of the creator.
Yeah.
It ain't an animal in this world. That's how, Mike, you got 76 acres of land. You got bulls, you got cows, and you ain't scared of none of them. Why you ain't scared?
Right.
Because God told me that he made me to be the overseer.
Let me tell you something. When I first heard his voice, that thing was something special. Bro.
Come on.
Huh?
Come on.
When he taught me with that soft,
come on.
I said,
it ain't no aggression to it.
I said, it's real.
It ain't no aggression to it.
It's real.
The Bible say what? My people know me by what? My voice.
My voice. When he started speaking to me, that shit was, I'm telling you, that was something special.
But you can't make that up.
You can't make it up. Now, that 20, 30 years ago, oh, you crazy, you hear voices. No, hell the fuck no. Because I'm going to tell you something. This shit, I used to prophesize all through prison. I used to tell people, this about to happen, this about to happen, this about to happen.
Come on.
Because I done heard it.
Come on.
And know what happened? It happened.
It happened. You know why it happened? You know why it happened? You know why it happened? Acts 2:17 say, I'll cause my... Come on, man. Come on, man.
And look, I knew when every shakedown was coming. You hear me? I knew the perk team was coming in. You heard me? I knew the perk team was coming in. Every time I called it, the perk team finna come in. You about to get straight.
Come on.
And next thing I know, perk team coming in.
Hey.
Huh? I ain't lying. Hey, look. My story real. You hear me?
Hey.
And I'm gonna get when he do my 25th episode, I'm gonna get into that shit for real.
But see, this right here was so important. This was so important. People try to look at, I'm going to tell you what God dealt with me in. People just come to tell me stuff, right? I just like, look, you don't look like this, you don't smell like this, so I don't believe you. And God started dealing with me on this. When I send my people to you, you ain't going to be able to tell the truth from a lie. And he do that for a reason. Because if you can detect where God at, God ain't God. If you could say, this is God and this ain't God, God ain't God. Because God watch this right here. Tyler Perry said this, he said, Before I became a multi-millionaire, I was a nobody. And when I went to my family cast judgment upon who I was. They told me that I was going to steal from them. I was going to take from them. But it did say that when I entered society, I was the only one in my family that can change my family life overnight.
That's right. That's right.
Come on now.
That's right.
Come on now. You the same family member that they gave up on. You the same family member that they said won't gonna make it. You the same family member that they made mockery of. But yet, you the same family member that God gave a pilot license to. That God gave the Old Town Warner cable podcast to. You the same family member that God said, you know what, from now on, I'm going to make you the lender and not the borrower. That means everybody in your family got to come through your source of grace to get to me. Come on now.
Hey, look. Hold on. Excuse me, y'all. So, we get deep now. So, what's your name, man?
I go by, they call me KO in the streets for knockout, but my name Michael Detail.
Okay, all right. So for you to say that, okay. People always say, and I might ruffle some feathers on this. You know what I mean, baby?
Ruffle?
I don't care. I'm here to speak truth, goddamn truth. So everybody say God. Okay, first of all, God is a term. Okay.
Come on.
Second of all, you got to understand, like, okay, you gotta do your research. You gotta do your own research. You gotta look at this up. And if you are Christian or whatever, if you go to Psalms 86:2, I think, or 82:6, 102, whatever. It says that we are gods. Okay, right?
That's correct. It said in Genesis 1:26
that we are gods. So how can we call the creator of everything God? That's something that we call ourselves.
But look, go back a little. Go back a little further. John 3:16 say what? For I so loved the world that I sent my only begotten Son.
Yeah.
That shows you distinctive. That shows you where he separated himself from his Son.
Exactly.
I am not my son.
No.
That's why Jesus prayed many times.
Most Christians think that Jesus is God. No, he's not.
But he prayed many times, Father, if you can remove this cup, take this cup from me. He's showing you that he's in the presence.
But the thing about what people don't understand is we all have parcels of the Creator in us.
Come on!
You hear what I'm saying?
Come on!
Ain't nobody above or better. Now, yes, some people it's only the path that you chose, and this is what people don't understand. Like before we came back here. We already chose our path. We don't remember it.
Talk about it.
We already chose our path.
Talk about it.
We knew who it was gonna be. We knew everything about what we was gonna do. And we planned out our whole life.
Come on.
That's what people don't understand. So we all have parcels of the Creator in us.
But see,
and he uses us at his will.
It go all the way back to the breath he blew in your lungs.
Right.
We all born with a measure of the Holy Spirit.
Right, yeah.
It's up to us.
Right.
That's where the free will come in there.
If you don't go through the goddamn fire.
Come on.
If you don't go through the goddamn fire, you will be in the hamster wheel.
Come on.
Keep repeating this shit. You hear me?
Come on.
You keep repeating this shit.
Man, look.
You gotta go through the fire.
What? Job didn't get blessed out.
Hello.
He didn't get blessed because he said, God, I'm here.
Yeah.
He got blessed because he was willing to go through whatever the Creator brought against him. And even when his wife
didn't curse him.
Come on.
He still didn't curse him.
Even his wife
lost his whole children, everything.
What his wife say? Gonna cuss him and die already.
Right.
Come on, man.
Huh?
When you're dealing with a system.
One thing in life is you don't understand. In life, you have to be purified. And in order to be purified, you have to go through the goddamn fire.
Come on.
You hear me?
Come on.
You got to go through the fire.
Come on.
If you try to avoid it, because it don't feel good, don't feel comfortable.
Ain't gonna never feel good.
Your life is not gonna be in no. It's you here for no reason. You know what I mean?
Hey,
you gotta go through the fire. You gotta go through the fire.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Most people try to avoid it though because it's not comfortable.
You know why?
It's not comfortable.
You just smacked it.
It's not comfortable.
You just smacked it.
Cause most people say like, I don't want to go through this. I ain't trying to. No, you gotta go through that goddamn fire because that's gonna. Cause you know what? When you go through that fire, I'm gonna tell you something. Daniel, he said, I was in that fire.
Talk. Come on now.
He said, I got blazes all around.
Come on now.
I ain't burning.
Hey.
And I see somebody they can't see right beside me.
Come on now.
Huh?
Come on now.
I see somebody they can't see right beside me. Let me know like I got you.
Ooh.
Huh?
Come on now.
Huh?
Come on now.
I got you.
Come on now.
I got you.
Hey.
Man. If that right there, if you are Christian, whatever you believe in, that right there should let you know you got to go through the goddamn fire. You got to go through that furnace.
You can't
to be purified. And you know what he did? You know what he did? He said, so I'm gonna show you in the physical way how you do this thing.
Come on.
I'm gonna give you some gold.
Come on. Come on.
That's what y'all want.
Come
you know
on.
What I'm saying? It's all about that money.
Hey.
In God we trust. I get that later. Okay. So anyway, how do you make that? How do you make that gold purified?
Come on.
Do to it.
Come on.
You gotta put it in the goddamn fire.
Hey.
Huh? That's all we're gonna be. That's all we're gonna be purified.
Shortcut.
Huh? No,
ain't
you
no
gotta put it in the fire. You got. That's the only way it's gonna be purified to be available for.
Ain't no shortcut. Ain't no shortcut.
So if you using that, why much more did it be with us? You gotta go through the fire.
Ain't no shortcut.
Huh? If it's uncomfortable, it don't. That's good.
But
look, I'm gonna tell you something. When you're going through trials and tribulation in life, that's a good thing. Be in gratitude instead of being why me? Why not? Fuck that. Be in gratitude because what he's doing is he purifying you. Just go through the process.
He elevating.
Go through the process.
He elevating.
Go through the process.
Because watch this. Can't no man on this word elevate you.
No.
Can't no man on.
No.
Look, when we came home from prison, niggas didn't understand what the fuck we were talking about, man.
Hey, look.
They didn't understand it.
Hey, look. My family thought I was crazy, man. You hear me? You hear me? They thought I was crazy. Like, this motherfucker, he changed his name. He talking crazy.
They couldn't understand.
They couldn't understand, but they don't understand.
But see, no. You dealing with Peter. What did the Most High say to Peter? Change your name to what?
Yeah.
Simon.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah. Word up.
You
but this is the thing about it. What you said is true, but this is the thing about it. People are we're in a Christian society, right? But think about it is they don't agree with what they believe in. If that makes sense.
But you know why? Because
they don't do their own goddamn research.
That and the fact that Malcolm X said, if you stand for nothing, you fall for any damn thing.
It's crazy. You Christian. I'm gonna give you a prime example. You go to court, right?
My bad.
So you go to court, right?
All
right. What they tell you to do?
Raise your right hand.
And put what?
Left hand on the Bible.
Okay. All right. So you swearing on this book, right?
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Hold. So you swearing on this book that they're supposed to abide by, right?
Come on.
But the first thing the DA or the prosecutor gonna do is do what? Bring up what?
They're gonna
bring up your what? Past.
Yes, sir.
If you go to Isaiah 43, 18 through 19.
Come on.
Do not remember the past or bring up things. But that's what they do.
Come on.
Huh?
But you know who God gave proposition of this world to? That enemy.
Satan. Yeah, Satan.
Huh?
Satan is the current ruler right now of
this
goddamn world.
But see, what does Satan have on you?
Temptation.
Hold
on. Say it again.
What does Satan have on you?
Your past. Oh yeah, your past. Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
That's why your past is such a conflict in today's society.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
He is the orchestrator and the author of confusion.
Hey, and that started from the beginning.
Come on.
Because man tried to say, oh, I can go to the skies, I can do this right here. Like people think now that we done been to the goddamn moon and Mars and shit. Man, we can't leave this goddamn stratosphere. You hear me? We cannot leave it. All that shit was a goddamn lie.
Hey, you know what it is? It's a game for economical wealth.
I know, yeah.
For whoever pushing
the society of Jesus. That's what this shit is about, man. America is all about the society of Jesus. Bro. And people worship a goddamn... They worship Satan. They don't even know it.
Hey.
They worship Satan. Don't even know it.
Gandhi said this. When I started researching and reading on Gandhi, Gandhi said, a man he's only as strong as what he's able to read, research, develop, and reteach. If you can't stomach a fact of an opinion, research it and reteach it.
See, and no, and I'm not trying to talk bad about churches, whatever. No, but I'm gonna speak my truth. That's the problem, because people go to this establishment or building and they listen to a man that's probably got more shit going on than they do. You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Hold on. That's a fact.
So I'm gonna say that to say this. Yes, I believe that there are people that's supposed to give messages, just like we are messengers. We are messengers. You know what I mean? But my whole thing is, don't let that be your only way of like knowing the truth. You have to do you know what? This person, all he's doing is giving you the to be like, you know what I mean? But he can't give you everything.
When you go deep, the Bible says that my people know me by my voice, meaning what?
If
you know his voice means that you have a relationship with him.
Psalm 1 through 3, and Joshua 1:8. It tells you, I command you. This ain't no. I command you to read my word and meditate my word every day and night. But the way this society been set up is they go to church on Sundays and hear the word and go do the same bullshit they've been doing. You know what I mean? Like real talk. I've been in the guy. Look, I stay out there. You know where I stay at. I seen motherfuckers go to church. Leave church, go to the liquor house. Get drunk, cut, and do, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, like, but the thing about it is, it's like, why is it like, I'm stuck, man. I know, because it's crazy. Because at the end of the day, but they gonna judge everybody. They gonna have an opinion about everybody. I'm like, you just left church and you at the liquor house getting drunk. Look. And I'm not judging you, but my whole thing is...
You know where it goes to? The Bible says this Caesar. Put your trust and faith in no man because they fail you short every time.
Right.
Meaning that we all operate inside this carnal mind.
Yeah, exactly. We all sin. We all
fall short. The Bible says we all
Romans 3:28.
Come on.
We all fall short of the glory.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
We all stink of 50 rags.
Yeah. But my thing is, my problem is, it should be more talked about to get people to do their own studying. Because at the end of the day, religion is like, it's no perfect religion. Nowhere. They all have some truth and they all have a lot of lies.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
So when you say do your studying, that means it's just like if you go to the grocery store, fried fish, right? When you eat that fish, you gonna have to do what with it?
The bones.
You gotta spit the bones out.
Come on.
Again, with religion, you got to spit the bones out because all of it has ego, all of it has truth. Combine the truth, bring it to one. Because at the end of the day, we are all one. That's the whole point of it.
All one.
We are all one. And it got messed up in the beginning because we were all one.
Come on.
But what happened was they thought they was like better than the creator.
That's a fact.
So he said, you know what? Oh, okay. I'm gonna split the land. I'm gonna confuse the language. I'm gonna do all this. Since y'all think y'all,
that's all.
That's why, and that's what. But my thing is, if you believe in this religion, you should like do your own. Hey. Like you should know this.
Hey,
huh?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You said it right.
You should know this. Yeah. But it takes. I was fortunate enough to be, like I said, imprisonment for them 8 years, and I did my study. That's one thing, because that's one thing I say. I want to know the truth. I want to know the truth, because I felt like I grew up in a false narrative, and I was like, I want to know the truth, and I learned so much doing my own studying, doing my own research, doing things. You know what I'm saying? So I did my own.
Talk to him.
I'm trying to tell you, if anybody, I don't care if it's one person out there to listen to me right now.
Talk to him.
One person. It's one person. Do your own research. Do your own study.
Ooh.
Because I'm tell you something. The knowledge is out here now. It ain't like it was like 20 years ago. You know what I mean?
Come on.
All you gotta do is go to goddamn Google. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's simple.
It's that simple. Like it don't take that much. So like I encourage everybody to do your own research. Get to know the truth. Get to know yourself first of all. Get to know the truth. And do your own research, man. Because like I said, like we're living in the age now. This world ain't going nowhere. It's only thing's gonna happen to this world is gonna transcend, and it's gonna like revert to where it's supposed to be.
Come on now.
That all that end of the times and all that stuff, the world will come to an end. No, it's not coming to an end. It's not. I hate to be the bear breaker on that one. It's not coming to an end. So at the end of the day, it's up to us as a collective, as human beings, to know ourselves, to love ourselves, and to evolve ourselves. And then once we do that as a society, not this society we live in right now, but as a true society, that's when things will convert and everything will be like it's supposed to be. And I don't know how long. It ain't no timing on this. It's just people being conscious of that. It's we're in an era where we have to be conscious, just being conscious of who we are and what our purpose is in life. Because we've been raised in a society where they have basically programmed us to work for them and to be slaves. Like slavery is not 200 years ago. It's right now.
Right now.
Because it's right here. You know what I'm saying? Because you got people working and doing jobs that they hate. You know what I'm saying? They just working because they got to work. No. Do what the fuck you are here to do. And the only way you can do that is figure out who you are. Huh?
Come on now.
You might have to go in isolation for a year. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know the time, but what I'm saying is just be who you are and do what you are here to be. If not, you're gonna be in that hamster wheel. It's gonna keep continuing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's a fact.
Closing remarks, man. I'm gonna close it out after this.
Hey, look. I say like this right here. Y'all keep following the Bro Podcast YouTube channel. Y'all make sure y'all support this man any way y'all can. He owns something. He got the blueprint. God had already gave him the vision. So if you can support this man in any way, any donation, anything, any way, shape, form possible, make sure you support this man. Make sure you stand behind this man, right? Any conversation y'all want to have with us, y'all email this brother. We'll get to the table to where we can sit down and talk about it. This man has a vision. He didn't suffer for himself, but he suffered for the sake of the people. So y'all make sure that y'all understand, man, this thing is bigger than what you may be hearing or what you may be seeing. Reach out and understand. In order to be a part of something, you gotta always be willing to get beside yourself. Gotta be willing to get beside yourself. At the end of the day, I'm Michael Taylor, the owner of the Taylor Kings, and these are my brothers, and I support them 100%. So even if you don't support them, I support them 100%. We're gonna get to where we got to get to because it's inevitable that we get there. You know what I'm saying? It's inevitable that we get there. But at the end of the day, man, I love all y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all click like, subscribe, share. Yeah, share.
Share
that thing, man.
Comment, share.
Let
me hear your voice. Yeah.
Come on. That's on to the man.
Hey, man. Thank everybody for joining in. Like I said, I didn't even plan this today, but it was so organic and natural that I just had to like put it out there. So appreciate everybody that tuned in. Make sure you again, I have a special episode 25 on my podcast, Outside the Box with Seth Siyon. And I'm gonna have my brother interview me So that way y'all can understand like why I did the podcast and like just know my story, you know what I'm saying? Because I never like really gave my story on my podcast. So yeah, make sure you tune in on that and yeah, peace and love.
Boy, that's the real talk there. I ain't ready for that.